Hi, this is Mrs. Nance and Mrs. Parker, and we are going to show you how to set the locks for the lockbox breakout box activity. So this is your first lock, and it's a blue one. I couldn't get enough blue ones, so if you use the color coding technique when you write your puzzles, just know that one of these has a blue stripe on it and counts as a blue lock. Okay, so this lock, to set it, has a lever on the back. What you do is you take a pin or something small and you push that lever to the top. That has to be open, sorry. So they're all usually set to 0, 0, 0, 0 first. So it's open. And to open it, you need to push it down sometimes and then up. So I have it open and I have this lever in the back. I push that lever, use my finger or a pin.
If you have long nails, definitely don't use your finger.
Yeah, because if you will break your nail. But you push it up there, and it has to be open to reset it. Don't tell your students this, please. And then you reset it. So what is your first combination?
1197.
So I'm going to put it on 1197, which she's created a puzzle where that's the answer. And I have it here. Okay, and then I push it back down. So I pushed it back down to the bottom position. The top is setting, the bottom is done setting. And then I check it by closing it and moving. And if it stays locked, it works. And then I double check it one more time. 1197, and it opened. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, because they didn't have locks that were all the same and we had to improvise, has a button on the side. So it's there. It also has a button on the side here, and you cannot open this lock unless you press that button, okay? So currently this one is set at 0, 0, 0. And what is your, do you have a 3-digit code?
Yes, I do. 436.
Okay, so she would, if she wanted to set this one to 436, she would, but this is actually the same color as this. So if she's using a color coding technique and this is her blue lock, then it's going to be the same code as this, and she's going to instruct her students. If your blue lock only has 3 numbers, then you're going to disregard that last number in your puzzle. But I'll show you how to set it either way. So what was that?
436.
So this one, you push this button, okay, and you move the numbers to the correct combination.
So you have to hold the button down while you're putting in your code.
I think so. Let's open it first. I'm going to get to 0, 0, 0. Okay. So it's still 0, 0, 0, and I pushed the button and it opened. But I believe you have to push this, and what was the number?
436.
4, 3, 6. Okay, and now I'm going to close it. Okay, and then push the button, and it worked. Okay, so you have to push that, and there's 2 buttons. There's like this bigger button, hard to see on camera, but it's a bigger button, and then there's a little silver pin button. That's the one you push to reset, okay? And you test it by closing it, putting it on the combination you set it at, close it, putting it on what's 436 was her combination, and then pressing that button, and sure enough, it reset it. Okay, the next one looks like this, and we only have one of these. This one's really tricky, so if you can avoid this one, avoid it. But if you have to use this one, it's set currently to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, excuse me, 4 zeros. Okay, so this is the combination right now.
Set that with the 4-digit code.
Right, so this would be a blue one as well, but this comes off the end, okay? Then all the numbers come off, and there is a row of red little markers. They need to be aligned with the word master, and then you put your numbers on here in the combination that you are choosing. So the answer to your puzzle. So what is your blue combination?
1197.
1197. So you're going to very carefully, without moving the red. Oops, thank you. 11. So 1, and make sure your numbers are right side up or it will not work. 1, very carefully keeping it on the red all aligned. 9 and 7. And then you're going to put this cap back on. So this one's tricky because it's kind of, it moves sometimes without you intentionally moving it, and that's why it doesn't always work to set it. But you put it down, move the numbers, and if it stayed locked, then that means it worked. If it didn't, you need to go through the process again. But it's 1197, and it opened, so that worked. The problem with this one is that end cap pops off, so kids might accidentally pop it off and lose pieces. So this one's cheap, but again, they ran out of other ones. These, there's 2 sets of keys. I don't remember where the keys are, but it's self-explanatory.
It was all in one of the boxes.
Yeah, we probably need to put all the keys on one ring. We'll decide, and it'll be evident when you check it out. But there's 2 sets, and you'll just try either set. Okay. The key locks are, when you write the puzzle, just have a location. Thank you. Have a location where they can find the key as the answer to the puzzle. But so let's see if this doesn't. So this isn't the right set of keys. So that other set of keys would work. Okay, so this one is really fragile and may break on you, and we may have to get a different kind. I've had 2 of these break in a very short amount of time. So what is your black 3-digit code?
The 3-digit code 436.
Okay, so currently it's set at 000. Okay, so I'm going to pull up 000 and I'm going to unlock it. Then you turn it. These are really just like very fragile. They're cheap. You turn it and it pushes down backwards. So it like there's a notch and it goes a little further down. Okay, so I'll show you again. You turn it sort of the opposite direction and it pushes down. Okay. All right, so it doesn't move real well when it's in that spot, so you kind of know that it's in the right spot. So what is that 3-digit for black?
436.
So 436, 436. Okay, then pop it back up, close it, move the numbers, see if it stayed locked, and then test it. 4, 3, 6. And it popped open, okay? If it breaks, I get it, it's cheap. Same with this one, we may have to invest a little more money. These are pretty quality. If you wanted to do groups and avoid the troublesome locks, do it. What I really need from everyone is to make sure you reset them to 0 when you are done. All of them have to be turned in, reset at 0 when they're done. Because if there's always potential that we won't be able to find who had them last and unlock the locks, and then we're in a position of throwing away a lot of money. So reset it to 0 every time you check them out. Were there any others?
No, these are all the different types of locks because a lot of them had either this one or the black one.
Okay, so any questions you can ask Ms. Parker. She's going to be the first one to use them, and myself, and our time is up.
Yay!